Hello, Steve White, Trekboy 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, I watched the preview teaser thing for Lower Decks. It's only 30 seconds long, so I'm not quite sure what to categorise it as. So there's not a lot to go on, but if you've seen the first season, you kind of know what to expect. Now, I didn't have as many issues with the first season of or Lower Decks in general as I did with Picard or Discovery. It does seem to have been made with some love. It does seem to they've taken some effort to try and represent the original canon sort of era, the original canon universe era, and that sort of look. And there are a lot of little references which kind of irk me on one level because they're really obnoxious, but they sort of were okay because they sort of establish we actually know what Star Trek is, and they sort of remind you of old Star Trek. So I'm sort of on the fence, but the main issue was that it did seem to be making fun of Star Trek. Like these people who made it, they enjoy watching it, but they enjoy laughing at it. They think it's funny. They think all the tropes and all the things, like they have this postmodern sort of appreciation of it where they sort of laugh at it from the outside, not really enjoy it and, be a part of that universe and want to engage and go into that universe. They seem to just want to sit on the outside and poke fun at it with affection. So I find that kind of I can't really get with that, but I kind of understand it on one level. But so far as this preview, you basically have Mariner walk up to Tendi and that, having dinner in the mess hall or something, and say, "So we're doing any sci-fi stuff today?" And then they just have a bunch of shots of random stuff, like they show a Reliant class. I shouldn't call it Reliant class. I can't remember what class it is, but it's the Reliant from Star Trek 2, that class. They show a Gorn. They show Mariner in Riker's season 2 Daddy Issues episode with the BMX armor. They show one of the characters displaying sort of god powers. They show Cardassians, general space monsters. And then at the end, they have Tendi saying, "Oh, gee, the only thing missing is Boilerma. He must be having a great time." And then we actually see him on the Titan, and he's in the middle of a crisis, and he's freaking out and screaming like a little girl because apparently we can't let him be in a situation where he's able to actually be a man and just handle the situation like a competent officer would. He has to be a screaming girl, basically. I don't know if they're ever going to let this character have some dignity or respect. Probably not, but it would be nice because he was the most competent crew member of all those characters that we saw in season 1, and now he's on a ship full of competent people on the Titan, so he should be okay. We see Riker sort of being made fun of, basically making some comment that doesn't really make any sense, and it's all sort of, like I said, little jokey stuff, making fun of Star Trek, poking fun at Star Trek, appreciating it, but at the same time making fun of it. So I think comedy's best done with the characters. You should be laughing with the characters and with the show, not at it. So that's why it just doesn't quite feel right. But we don't see a lot. We basically just see, hey, they're going to have a bunch of adventures. And it does make me a little bit sad that we kind of get a Titan show, but it's like half a Titan show because the Boilerman scenes will be like, Star Trek Titan. But it's only going to be some of the episode. The rest of the episode will be back with what was the name of the ship? Forgot the name of the ship. But back on their ship. Now, whether that lasts and whether he gets shipped back, maybe he can't handle it and he gets shipped back to their crew. Maybe he's not on the Titan all season. Maybe it's not the season. The show's split between the two ships, and the characters on the different ships or not. Or maybe they'll come together. I don't know. But yeah. I'm not feeling that optimistic about it, but I don't have that sense of dread with it that I have with Picard especially, and Discovery. Discovery, I'm kind of numb to it at this point after 3 seasons. Picard is still kind of raw, and it's kind of traumatic to think of what they could do in the next season and what they could do with the next-gen characters. But yeah, this wasn't that bad. I mean, it's also very little to go on. It's 30 seconds. So, I don't know, I think I laughed at like 3 jokes in season 1, and there are a few episodes I kind of felt like they were Star Trek for a minute, but then they always did something to undermine that and slap it in the face. Not that I have a problem with face slapping, but yeah. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of the season? Apparently, they have already commissioned season 3 already, because it was sold as a 2-season deal originally. So season 2 was always going to happen, but there wasn't any guarantee season 3 was going to happen because it didn't rate very well where it screened. And the company, I don't know who picked it up, I think it was Amazon, they were really slow to pick it up for international distribution, so that was kind of a reflection of their confidence in it and how much value it had. But looks like it's happening. I guess we'll talk more about it later. Thanks. Bye.